Good morning, everyone. Avon Wings, friends, Avon friends. We're here live, and as promised, I wanted to start giving you videos and tips on how you can make this holiday season the best holiday in earnings, not only with sales, but also with your leadership checks, you as a leader. So good morning, and before we start the training, I want to thank you guys for all the messages, all the feedback that you have been giving me about the trainings, how it's helping you, and how it's helping your team. And one of the things that you requested was that for leaders who were not experienced, that I would continue to do these trainings so that you can do them at your meetings. And a lot of them have sent me pictures of all your meetings and how you're sitting with your team and taking notes and listening to my training. So thank you. And one of the reasons that I wanted to continue, and one of the main reasons I started this training, believe it or not, was totally accidentally, because I was asked by my own downline, my own team members, that for me to record my trainings because they weren't able to be there. Then, meetings started getting very low attendance, and I started doing more and more. And, here we are doing videos often, at least once a week. And you guys just keep me going, because I really like to see the excitement that you put in every day, how you work your business, and how you tell me, different things. Yesterday, I got a message, one of the representatives who told me that thank you to the videos and everything that I have been sharing, that I won't let her quit. She says that every time that she watches my videos, she just thinks of something different. So that makes me feel great, because we don't want you guys to give up. I wanted to give up so many times. Seriously, it was many times the same day sometimes. And it wasn't because I didn't love what I do. It was because it was frustrating. So we have one thing that I have been doing with our team, is Avon Wings, that I have been telling them, look, Avon Wings, I really would love for you guys to help me with this training. And they are posting, especially in the Spanish group, they have been posting a lot of videos, a lot of live videos. By the way, the group in Spanish is Huele a su destino, and in English is Build It Big Now. So I need help with the English one, the Build It Big Now, because I'm doing this live videos in my timeline so everybody takes advantage and they can share it in their teams. But you guys at Build It Big Now need to help me with your own trainings. So good morning. Oh, Arla, thank you. You are my beautiful superstar. Thank you so much for being here. And all my team is here, so thank you. And Huela Su Destino, thank you so much for being here. And we're gonna have a good training today. Hi, Prima. Even my family is here. Wow, we're doing great. We're working hard. This is our biggest sales. With sales and leadership, this is where we do more than 50%, where we earn more than 50%. And I want to congratulate you guys for all you share and for the work that you're doing. The 20 Bombitas Challenge is just amazing. So I know that we're going to get to the next level fast. We're going to make the money that we need fast and that all of you need fast, because we're going to set goals. Sometimes, and Carlos tells me this all the time, by the way, we sit down every day to talk about our day. I mean, every day, at least for a few minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and we talk about our goals, and he tells me all the time, people need direction. And then I started thinking about that about direction. And the way that I am, I'm a person that expects things. Like if I have something going, I want to make sure that I do it, and I expect for everybody else to do it. But sometimes, that's not the case. So he tells me all the time, people need direction, people need goal setting. So that's what I do in all my videos, try to give you some kind of direction. For example, the 20 Bombitas Challenge that we started doing, it's all about direction. And after a lot of the different questions that ask me different representatives, how do I make it in this business? How can I get to where I want if I'm just starting? I don't know where to start. So that's direction. And the 20 Bombitas basically lets everybody know, including me, because sometimes, I go to bed sometimes really late. So in the morning when, the sun comes up, I'm like, oh wow, I gotta get up. And if I'm not disciplined enough, if I don't have some kind of direction of how my day is going to look like, I have a choice of staying in bed. No one is going to tell me, Milagros, it's time for you to get up, because I don't have someone that I have to report to. It's just me. So that's why I say that it's very difficult to run a home-based business if you're not disciplined enough. So that's why the Bombitas give you some kind of directions. And 20 a day is what we started doing at the challenge of 20 a day. And it's working for me too. Sometimes I'm working from home, and yes, I do follow-up, I do phone calls, I do leads. I have a full day. However, the face-to-face is what matters the most. And for me to just go to the corner store and give out 20 Bombitas, and if I have more time, I can stay there and prospect and do a meeting with my team or whatever it is, I can do that. But by just going to the corner store and passing out my 20 Bombitas and going back home, for me, it's a sense of accomplishment. So for those of you who haven't started the 20 Bombitas Challenge, please do and share it with us, because it's working, especially for the new people. Like, I get this question all the time, and then you tend to tell them, oh, set up a schedule, do this, give out your books, do the power of 3, and you have all kinds of different ideas for them. But with the Bombitas, the 20 Bombitas Challenge is a direction that you're giving the new person. Look, why don't you start with something? Let's start with 20 Bombitas or 20 samples a day. Just put it in the hands of someone, even if you're just walking away. Talk to family, talk to friends, let them know that you're on the 20 Bombitas Challenge and that you want them to help you give out their information to your friends, to their friends. So, some of you have helpers. Like, I know representatives that have, that their daughters are better prospecting and better personality than them, so they bring them all the business. I know representatives who have friends that are not shy and they can talk to anybody. So if you let them in on your goal, you're going to see that you're going to get a lot of people to come on board with you to share your business opportunity and increase your customer base as well. So let's get started. I want to share my goal and how I started with all these challenges that I have been doing for many years. The last challenge was Absolute Even. And Absolute Even was one of the best products that Avon Lounge and that our team was able to relate to, and it was skincare. I was surprised because we're all about fragrances. Our team sells a lot of fragrances, and with the Absolute Even, what was amazing is that, you know, us as Hispanic women, we get a lot of spots from the sun, from chemical imbalance. And then we were able to help a lot of women with the Absolute Even, and we sold a lot. Campaign 26 was one of our biggest campaigns ever for Absolute Even. Our team sold $179,000 that campaign, and we increased our checks. Our team doubled their checks. They literally doubled their leadership checks. And we set goals for their team so that they can make money and get to President's Club. So as you know, Campaign 26 is the end of our cycle. And we have been taking it lightly because we are used to the Campaign 7 routine. So now last year, when it was introduced for the first time, you know, it was something new. Now we're getting more used to closing Campaign 26. And I love it because it's the holidays. The holiday season is when we sell the most. So I got a few of my team leaders together, and I told them, listen, you guys, I have a plan. Absolute Even is selling a lot, and we are, you know, helping other representatives get to President's Club, make the money, 50% of the earnings and the incentives from Absolute Even. Well, it was such a huge hit that a lot of them got excited because they were seeing how successful this product was. And we did it. We met our goal. That year, we did 80 President's Club on our Avon Wings team, and it was all because we had a lot of teamwork. I'm doing the same thing this year because I can truly relate to Prima. Prima is an amazing product, and I've had it for a while, and I've been using it for a while, and I was able to relate to the fragrance, and I know that me as a Hispanic woman is a fragrance that stays on, is fresh, and I'm getting a lot of feedback when I use it. It's launching in Campaign 26. Guess what? I'm going to show you strategies that you can use so you can double your checks, help your team make President's Club, earnings of 50% so that everyone can benefit. Our goal for Avon Wings, and by the way, my checks for Absolute Even for Campaign 26 was my largest check. That campaign, in commissions only, plus car allowances, commissions only from our team was over $4,500, $4,500. That is the biggest, campaign in earnings because of the sales that we had with Absolute Even, plus our personal sales, which was 50% of the product and earnings for Absolute Even. So I want you guys to set a goal and look at your first generation as far as how many team members do you have, how active they are, and look at your team leaders, because those are your biggest rocks. My goal is to work with at least 10. I have contacted a few so far. I still have a lot of work to do to get them on board with this plan. However, my goal is 10. If I have my 10 that I can focus on them and they can give me feedback and they can continue to, to promote this product, it's gonna help me meet my goal and their goal to, to make more money. And how do you pick these awesome team leaders? You pick them because of their motivation, because they're willing to partner with you, and because they're excited about making their holiday season a profitable one. It doesn't matter, you guys, if their team is one person or 200 people, okay? I have found that is just totally unrelated. So make sure that you pick the ones who you are in contact, close communication. I already put out a message, and I'm planning to do an email for my team, for those who would like to partner with me voluntarily, and they can come to me and say, yes, I want to be part of the Prima challenge. Count on me. So this is what we're doing. As you already know, I'm doing, yesterday, by the way, I did a 1 minute video on Prima, just to kind of give you guys some kind of excitement. You're more than welcome to share that video. It's going to be also on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to put any propaganda, just, to show it with your team so that they can take advantage of sharing it with their team. And it's just talks about Prima and parties, how to get ready for parties, how to have your samples, how to have it get together. And then it's gonna build the excitement for them to come onto your Prima challenge. And you guys, please, I'm gonna ask that you share how you're doing this, because with these videos, there's nothing like, having you guys say, okay, I did it and it's working and I'm excited, my team is doing it too. So you guys know that with Prima, you have 2 different levels. You have the level 1, which you get 6, okay? And then the level 2, you get 36. And the level 2 is the one that offers the highest earnings and 1,500 points. Now, 1,500 points, you can buy a lot under the rewards headquarters on your Avon.com. So check it out so you can see what how much you can buy with your points. So this is beautiful because, in the past you had to, and I'm very happy that Avon did this. In the past, you had to get the entire level 2 so that you can get your gifts. Now you can start accumulating points to up to 1,500 points on the reward system. I'm going to tell you my plan, and it works even if you buy it from whatever. It's the sales that you're going to have for Prima that's going to count towards points under the reward system. We are using the Miami Sales Center, and for you guys who live closer to the LA Center, they're doing the same incentives to get everybody to have their products for the holidays and to get the representatives excited and to purchase from them, to have their products almost right away the next day with free shipping and free gifts. So this is the plan. Oh, and by the way, these are some of the gifts that you get from the Miami Sales Center. Jewelry, you get 3. Makeup, this is with an order of $100 and less. And this is with an order of $100 and more than $100. You get free shipping with an order of $35. I'm gonna tell you why this works for me. And you get your order, you know, the next day. If you put it in early in the morning before noon. Let me tell you why this is important, because during the holidays, you're going to have customers come to you telling you, okay, I need these many baskets. I need this many products wrapped up. And if you don't have the inventory, or you're running out of inventory, you're able to work with them so that you can get your orders right away. How can you work with Prima? With Prima, you can order, for example, a representative who is new and is afraid. She says, I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy, you know, the higher levels. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell it. The first level is $90 in earnings, okay? So if you tell a new representative, how can $90 extra help you this week? And you show them this, and the way that I like to, you know, put it into perspective with them is to let them think, how many people do you know? How many people can you approach and offer them this incredible gift, Prima gift set, which is on sale for $30. It's regular price at $54. So they can do baskets and sell it, you know, for $35 to cover their costs. They can have, you know, parties so that, you know, they have a group of friends, neighbors, co-workers come. They can do demonstrations at their lunch hour just by sitting down, putting a nice tablecloth, if you had that permission, of course, and just setting up the products there and having the co-workers come and check out the products at their lunchtime. It has to do with their schedule. It has to do with what they are willing to do. So if they can sell 6 to make $90, I am giving them a goal of selling the level 1 6 times, okay? Because when they sell the level 1 6 times, they make $540. So instead of telling them, okay, the level 2 is 36, I start them off with their confidence that they can sell the level 1, make $90, put that money aside and commit to selling more until they get to 6. And if they can do more, then those are more earnings in their pockets. Either way, they're not going to get into a financial situation by getting 36. And you know what? I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, how can I put this together with my team without making it overwhelming? And you know, if you have something negative in your mind, you will not sell anything. Like, I have seen representatives who have brought me this totally outrageous amount of products, and I'm like, how did you do this? How did you get into this? And you know, it happened most of the times. I always ask him, what happened? How did you do this? And the number one thing was that I got excited. I purchased a whole bunch of inventory. I got in trouble because I was in debt, and that stopped me from selling another product. And, you know, with the conversation, that's exactly the message that you get, you know, by asking questions, you know, how did, and why, and this and this and that. So I always tell them, don't buy an inventory that you can't sell in 2 weeks. If you can't sell it in 2 weeks, you're not going to sell it in a month. You're not going to sell it in a year. You're going to get stuck with the products because just by having those products there, it's gonna become so overwhelming that it's not going to help you say, okay, I'm going to get out, because your attitude is not there. You all sad. You don't know how to pay for the products. You probably took it away from your household, and they're all sitting there and you're feeling down. Well, you guys, that's not the right way to run a business. Now, if you have money to invest, then by all means. But if you're making a sacrifice and you are taking away from your household to set a goal to earn, and it's a money that you need for you to for your home, don't go there. Okay, so this is an option that I want you guys to consider for your representatives, to show them the first level, for them to purchase the first level 6 products, buy 5 and get 1 free product. That's 50% earnings on all levels. The difference between this level is the free samples and the 1,500 points that you're gonna have. Hi, Clarissa. Do you want to say hi? She's shy. One day we're gonna do a video together. Well, she's great. She keeps everybody on our team informed. She sends out all the emails. Clarissa, it's amazing. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be able to have her. And you can have Clarissa. She's mine. Let's take the questions. Okay, and Brandy says, thank you. This is what I go through a lot with reps. Exactly. Don't do it anymore. Yeah, give them a plan, but don't tell them buy level 2 and and go sell it. Gotta show them a plan. So post reply. I have to go delivering many. Okay. Thanks for this video. You're welcome. Yes, I'm gonna post it here. Tina says, I love Prima. Finally something I can wear. I'm not allergic to. It's going to be a big seller. Yes, thank you for sharing, Tina. Carlos says it smells beautiful. and Carlos says he accepts a challenge. Holiday bonus. Yes, we've done it before. That was another biggest check, but not for absolute even. We did great, and our team did amazing too, and they doubled their earnings too. Incentives induce behavior that are necessary to succeed. Hi everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Self-motivation, discipline. Yes, 20 bombitas, Mary. Did you tell Milagros how you're pounding the streets with bombita and books? I know a lot of you are, but you just keep it secret. I don't know why. Okay, so do you guys have any questions so far for me? Okay, so let's continue with the training. And that's the reason why we're doing live training, because I want you guys to ask away and just don't think that any question is insignificant. All questions are good. Okay, so I want you to start talking about the Prima challenge. How many level 1s can you sell in 3 weeks? Okay, how many level 1 can you sell in 3 weeks? And ask your team also how many level 1s, how many level 2 can you sell in 3 weeks? Or if you can sell, how much level 1s can you sell? How many level 1s can you sell? You got my idea. Start with 1. Level 1 is 6. Break it down for the days. You know that for every 6 that you sell, you make $90. And how many $90 do you want to make? So that's the Prima challenge. And yes, eventually we want to sell as many level 2 as we can. However, start by just gradually getting your level 1s so that you don't feel overwhelmed. And then you say, okay, I wasn't able to meet my goal because I purchased too many. I couldn't sell them for whatever reason. I didn't have time. Sometimes we go on vacation. Sometimes we have emergencies, family, work, whatever. And, you just want to make sure that you're meeting your goal according to the levels that you are committing to sell. And ask them, it's not about telling them, okay, are you going to sell this many fragrances? Ask them, how can an additional $90 help you? How many $90 do you need to get you through a successful holiday season? For the new representatives with the team, then ask your new representatives to commit to at least the first level, to sell 6, to make a list of 6 people that they know to put it in their hand. So now with helpers, okay? That's the first choice. The second choice is with helpers. My helpers, when they sell 5 collections for me, I give them 1 collection free. Okay? So let's say you have a family member that loves Prima but don't have the money, right? And then you tell them, okay, I'm gonna make a deal with you. How would you like to have a set for free? And they said, what do I need to do? Sell 5 sets and I will give you 1 set for free. Okay, so that's the helpers challenge. Okay, representatives, helpers. And with parties, set up a party once a week. Have a Prima party once a week. You have to gradually invite your friends. Okay, like I have my event on Wednesdays. Our event is on Wednesday, and we do a Magic Bus event there. So I'm gonna set up something nice, a nice display for Prima, so that can be the showcase of my product. And then once I get it going with samples, with customers wanting to buy, then I start doing my open houses here, so that the closer I get to the holidays, I can have 1 day out of the week with all the customers that I have built. With the outside events, they can come here and purchase all the holiday products. But you gotta start somewhere. And sometimes we say, my business is not going the way that I wanted to. And then you're too quick to generalize. It's not working the way that I wanted to. But then you start thinking, what is it that's not working? Is it because you don't have enough customers? Is it because you don't have enough team members? And then you start breaking it down. Why don't I have enough customers? Okay, why don't I have enough team members? So you gotta break down every area of your business so you can create a plan to make it work. We all started like you, and I'm telling you, this is no different. We're no different. And sometimes when I'm calling, one of my team members and they're not responding the phone, I don't get frustrated because I was the same thing happened to me. And Carlos reminded me that yesterday. I was like, man, I called this leader and she didn't return my call, not a message. And then he told me, look, do your job. Remember what Teresa Snyder, she was one of the former managers. Remember what Teresa Snyder did. She called you every week. She used to call me almost every day. And you know, I believe that I'm here because of her persistence. So if you don't have a team member, if you have a team member that's not returning your calls, don't give up on them. You know, call them again. And just make sure that you reach out and that you do your job as a leader. Now, if they tell you, don't call me again, then that's a different story. But if they just not returning your call, don't think that they don't want to talk to you. Think that maybe, you know, their phone is broken or they're not getting the messages. You know, you can't think the wrong things. You gotta be persistent. So reach out to your team, show them Prima. Make sure that you have a plan of how much money you want to make. President's Club is here. The President's Club cycle ends in campaign 26, you guys. Don't take it lightly. How many representatives in your team you can help to for them to get to President's Club or higher levels? Start. One of the things that I do, I start with the ones that need $5,000, and then I print out the list and I start sending them reminders. You're close to making President's Club. How can I help you get there with Prima? It has double dollars. You know, ask for help. Ask your family to help you. And you know, you need this much. If you know that they need $2,000, they have to sell level 2 because it has $1,800, and the rest they can do with $100 in other beauty products that they can sell or have orders for that campaign. And then just work your way up. If they need $4,000, you know that they have to they have to sell level 2 times for the double dollars. That means that they would have $3,600 in points towards President's Club, and that they only need you know, $1,400 more for them to get to President's Club. So break it down to them. It's not difficult. If they start now with helpers, counting on their customers, telling their customers about their goal and to help them sell the Prima. And by the way, in campaign 26, all the beauty products have double dollars. Okay? So, do I get any hearts today? You guys are too quiet. I don't like that. I like when you guys ask questions. Okay, there you go. I want hearts. Thank you. Yeah, interact with me, and I don't bite. Okay, I will I will answer all your questions. And these are my bombitas for field day. Thank you. You know, I love bombitas, just like I like making baskets, because every time I make a bombita, I think about something new, and my team does. They've been very creative. The one page, this came from Lucy. Lucy started putting one page of the brochure, any kind of brochure, into the bombita so that it can generate sales. I was putting several pages in my bombitas, but I like this one because I can use a small envelope and it looks like really cute. One sample, and then business card, recruiting flyer, and fundraising flyer, and then give them out freely. You know, Yes, you can. Carlos says spray the inside with Prima. That's a great idea. Or, you know, with the bag that you're putting them in, the prospecting bag, spray it with Prima so that when you guys are going around, people are saying, "Oh wow, that smells good. Here's the free sample for you." That's great. Yes, Lucy. Lucy made 500 bombitas so that she can do her field time for a week with me, and we had a great time together. So share your bombitas, how much you love them, and be creative, because this is what's going to give you the contact, the customer base, the representatives. And I know a lot of you have been hitting the streets with bombitas, and I'm getting a lot of messages saying thank you. I got one recruit yesterday. I got 4 customers. You know, you guys are really sharing a lot with me. Yes, the new musk storm. It's my walking billboard for men fragrances. Yes, that's the musk storm, the new one. It's really good, really good. So sell a lot of it, a lot of Prima. Do your open houses. The bundle that I share, sample bundle, you get 80 here for $7.99. You can do an open house, fragrance, you know, party, and do games with the open houses, and have, you know, have different things for your open houses with the Prima as a showcase. I also love the ultimate. So if you're going to do your open house, make sure that you also put your ultimate there. And you still can order the reward incentive. Okay, I am going to order the rest because I haven't ordered all of them. I'm going to do this campaign so that I can go for this beautiful necklace. And that's what gets me excited to, you know, to work on goals, to say, okay, I'm gonna use this incentive, I'm gonna work on it, I'm gonna sell it, I'm making 50%, and combine it with the Prima. You can do your Prima and your, you know, and your ultimate supreme baskets. But it's all about setting goals, you guys, and trying the products. My face is very pretty with this, no wrinkles. That's pretty good. Thank you, Ava. I've been using this since it first came out. So it smells good. It's comparable to the $300 Lancome cream, face cream, and this is only $35, okay? And it's gonna go up to $70. So make sure that that you're getting it, getting it now, and to your customers for a good price. So I will see you next in Spanish. We're gonna have our video in Spanish, so tune in. Share this video with your team members. I hope I cover everything. I hope that I can help you meet your goals for President's Club, double dollars, 50%, President's Club or higher, and that I can see you guys in Dominican Republic. That's the next trip with sales and or leadership. So we always strive to get to those trips, and we do it with goals. So take the Prima Challenge. How many of you are taking the Prima Challenge and the 20 Bombitas Challenge so that your holiday season can be the biggest holiday season ever? Okay, if you didn't watch the video, you could watch the replay. It's gonna be posted here. Okay, so I will see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I love the heart. So thank you. And have a successful week.